So in karma, when a person performs action selflessly, there is no karma phala. And therefore that is not karma. And akarmanicha karmayaha, one who sees action in inaction. Somebody sits quietly and you see that person, wow, he is sitting so still. But what is his mind? He is thinking what others are thinking about him sitting still. Though the action outwardly may be selfless, maybe outwardly that person is being still, but indriyarthan vimudhatma mithyacharasa uchyate. Such a person is called a hypocrite, who, though acting as still, he is in complete agitation. Out of what? Out of the ego. So when action is performed outwardly with ego, or the body is kept still, even then, when there is ego in the performance, then that person is not still. That person is performing action even though appearing as he is in inaction. This is action in inaction, inaction in action. And who can see this? Buddhiman manushyeshu. One who is very intelligent, such a person can see, or we can see it in ourselves. Now let us look at Adhyatma, the spiritual standpoint. How many beautiful standpoints. At the spiritual standpoint, when one has realized that one is the Atma, the self, even when the body, mind, intellect are functioning, he sees himself as absolutely still. Though it is the sun in whose presence everything happens, the sun is just the Sakshi. In the presence of the sun, everything happens, and yet the sun has not done anything. Neither the murder happened because of the sun, nor did the wedding happen because of the sun. But without the sun, neither can happen. Without electricity, the bulb cannot glow, the AC cannot function, but the electricity neither brought coolness, electricity neither brought light. Electricity is by itself, in its nature, empowering. Same way, you, the Atma, even when function is happening, I neither am performing action, nor am I not performing action. Karmani akarmayaha pashyet. And even in non-performance, who is the one that, because of whom everything is happening? It is because of the spark of life that everything is happening. A person who understands this truth, sabuddhiman manushyeshu sayuktaha kritsna karma krit. He is the one who has performed all actions. How is he the one who has performed all actions? Actions are performed for the sake of happiness, to go beyond sorrow. And now, if one has understood the truth and gone beyond sorrow, has he not performed all action? The purpose of action having been fulfilled, he has performed all actions that need to be performed. The person who has gone into sleep has no more action to perform, because the goal of his actions of going into sleep has already been done. To go beyond limitations, to go beyond death, to go beyond sorrow is the aim of every action of ours. The one who has realized the truth and attained the truth, for such a person, the purpose of all action has been achieved. He has done all action. Such a person, in other words, becomes fulfilled. It is incompleteness that prompts action. He has become complete, and thus the purpose of action is fulfilled. Whatever actions need to be performed, he has completed. Then how does such a person live in this world? That is being explained in the next 3 verses.
Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sangavarjitaha jnanagni-dagdha karmanam tamahuh panditam buddhaha tyaktva karma phala sangam nitya tripto nirashrayah karmanyabhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha nirashiryata chittatma tyakta sarva parigraha shariram kevalam karma kurvannapnoti kilbisham.
This portion is Bhagavan's favorite portion, because Bhagavan is talking about the state of a wise man. In the 2nd chapter, you saw this as Sthita Prajna Lakshana, the sign of a man of wisdom. In the 3rd chapter also we saw this knowledge as to how a person of realization functions in this world. You will see this in the 12th chapter. You will see this in the 13th chapter. Again and again and again, Bhagavan in so many different ways will explain what is the state of such a person. Now, why does Bhagavan say this again and again? Because it is said, Siddhasya Siddhihi Sadhakasya Sadhanani. That which is the achievement of a man of realization becomes the means of achievement or the sadhana for all of us. So how does he live? If we live like that, we will become like him. Gurudev used to say, fake it, you will make it. So whom should we fake? The man of realization. So how does he function? What prompts him to function in the world? Samarambha, all his initiatives. Arambha, action. Samarambha, all the initiatives of his. Kama sankalpa parjitaha. It is free of kama, desire, sankalpa, any purpose. Purpose, any result. He does not function, do any action out of seeking some result, because it is unfulfillment that prompts desire. He is fulfilled. By performing action, he has nothing to achieve, because what had to be achieved, he has already achieved. We perform action for happiness. man of realization performs actions from happiness. So what does the Mahatma have to do? Nothing. And yet the Mahatma performs action out of his happiness. And thus, may you and I also perform action not out of desire promptings, but out of the understanding that I have to achieve the absolute truth. So what kind of action should I perform? Bhagavan already said, Paritranaya sadhunam dharma samsthapanarthaya, do action. So if every action of ours is prompted from the desire to establish dharma, which dharma? Dharma of this world, dharma of society, dharma of myself, then that is not desire prompted action, and thus we are moving towards the absolute truth. So the actions of this person is not generated from personal desire, kama, no particular purpose which he wants to achieve, kama sankalpa varjitaha. And how is it kama sankalpa varjita? Because jnana agni dagdha karmanam, all his actions have been burnt. Dagdha. How is it burnt? Burnt by what? By the agni, by the fire of knowledge. What is the fire of knowledge? Though I am doing, I am not doing. Karmani akarmayah pashyet akarmani cha karmayah. In action, he sees inaction. In inaction, he sees action, with the knowledge that I am the self that does not perform action. The body performs action in the world. With this knowledge, he has burnt all action. In the sense, the action does not create any karma phala, no result. Jnanagni dagdha karmanam tamahu panditam buddhaha. The buddhaha, the men of knowledge, call such a person as pandita. Men of wisdom call such a person a wise man. Right? My apprentice called me a wise man. What does the apprentice know to call you a wise man? I got certificate from my wonderful. We should get certificate from a person who is wise. Tamahu panditam buddhaha. And such a person, what are his expectations? And thus Bhagavan says, Tyaktva karma phala sangam. He having given up all desire for phala, for the results of action, why is he such nitya tripta? He is ever fulfilled, ever content. Nitya triptaha, and he is nirashraya. Nirashraya, only completely independent, nirashraya. The moment I want a particular result, I become dependent on the action which will give me the result. The moment I depend on an action, there are people who are connected to the action upon whom I am dependent. For example, I want children, I perform a yaga, putra kameshti yaga. To perform the yaga, I need the priests. To get the materials for the yaga, I need the shopkeepers. For the shopkeepers to get the materials, I need the farmers. To make the Havan Kund, I need the mason. Like this, I need 100 people. Dependency comes out of desire. And this person who is desireless becomes completely independent. The moment there is a desire, there is dependency. The moment one becomes desireless, there is no dependency. Is it not? And out of dependency comes fear. Thus a man who is completely free because he is desireless, karmani abhipravrittopi, though engaged in karma, that person looks as if he is performing karma. How? With more enthusiasm than anybody else. But his enthusiasm is out of happiness, not for happiness. Karmani abhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. Such a person does not perform anything. Though Krishna has married, Krishna has never married. Though Durvasa ate food, Durvasa never ate food. But this, Swamiji, what is this experience? Do you understand? It is impossible to understand. Identified with this body, mind, intellect, one can never understand the state of the Mahatma. Though we see the person suffering in this body, we see the person enjoying in this body, the person is neither enjoying, the person is neither suffering. Because that person has gone beyond. And such a person, how does he live according to his personal life? Nirashi, hopeless. Asha, hope. Hope is always expectation of something of the future, and such a person remains nirashi. Do you expect to live? No. Do you expect to die? No. For everything it is no. What do you expect? Nothing. And thus that person, whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. And this becomes the ideal of our life also. Do not agate swagatam kuryat gachantam na nivarayet. When it comes, say good. When it goes, say very good. Because you are neither one that will be fulfilled by it, nor will you be deprived by its loss. That is the state of a man of realization. Tyaktva sarva parigraha. And because there is no need for him, nirashihi yatachittatma, the man is completely controlled in his mind. Why is he completely controlled in his mind? He does not want that. Whatever attracts a man who is in ignorance, this person has woken up, and therefore this person has no attraction towards it.